easy, bro. You want me to hold it?
No, I said I can hold it.
Right, the shit even brighter now.
No, yeah, I had to fix
Shit
that.
easy, bro.
Yeah, go what you was about to say.
So go into it, bro. My name the actual Tanis, bro. Subscribe me, bro.
Blackwell, beer goggles. And I was asking my nigga earlier, or we was discussing who was the greater artist, the greater, you know what I'm saying, just hip hop.
My bad, actually. I have
recording artist. And I said
I just decided to call you. I didn't
between Tupac
finish my thought for real.
and Kanye.
Sorry about that.
You know what I'm saying? I was feeling
Yeah, I'm about to be there
that Kanye is the greater artist, or just the greatest person. Not greatest person, because there's other people I believe that's up there, but that's either just as impactful or just as up there as Tupac, or greater. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaning towards greater, but you know what I'm saying? I think it's at least an argument. And my brother had his own sentiments on it.
Right. My name is the actual Tanis, bro. Type it in on YouTube, Google, feel me? Shit like that. But anyways, now once again, let me say this for y'all. This is necessary, this is real. What makes Tupac have the legacy he has? What gives him the longevity and the recognition and the reverence and the what's the word, credibility and notoriety he has? What gives him the regard and the esteem that he has? The fact that the integrity he had in his art, enough to fight against the corruptions within the industry, namely the Illuminati. Yes, it was the conspiracy taboo behind Tupac's career that made it have the mystery and the ghost-like, immortalized allure and mystique that it has. The echoing longevity, that mystery, that esteem. What you call that? The allure. That it's a word for it, man. It's just like a it just resonates, man, in a special way. It has that ghost-like, supernatural energy to it, just on the strength that he was willing to address such a supernatural matter, that taboo. And he did it in such a radical way. You know what I'm saying? That's why. And nobody seems to be willing to, of such commercial success, willing to
Is that I'm curious though, is that,
and I'm trying to word it perfectly,
is that ability, or that, willingness to go to be that radically politically in your music or in your interviews or just in your stance, is that a greater measurement than other abilities in hip hop?
I guess so.
So that's a subjective.
And I say guess so.
Why you say you guess so?
You know why? Because I want to say that's not true, but why are we talking about Tupac? Obviously, he's
is that
still
the
alive.
only reason we're talking about Tupac?
I mean, obviously, it's a key factor. I mean, we're still talking about the nigga. Is he more lyrical than all of the greatest lyricists, Big Pun and Nasir Jones? I don't know. I don't want to think so. He didn't have that complexity, but obviously his legacy has enough resonance and mystique, and it's just a legacy. It has enough just timelessness and nostalgia. I don't know. It's something very alive about his legacy right now.
Is that, wouldn't you say that death also helped that legacy?
Of course.
Because Tupac,
because you know what it was? It turned him into a martyr. And it just confirmed everything he was saying. Because he was already predicting the exact outcome of what happened to him, which
because it also helped Biggie's career.
Predictions seem more
who had less music. Because a lot of people still call Biggie a legend. Now some don't. Maybe the general populace isn't as high esteemed as Tupac in some regards, but it's high, it's up there.
Biggie is kind of on the coattail of Tupac's career. Because he had a literal conflict with Tupac, and that's what kind of gives him somewhat of his immortal mystique. The fact that he was even close to Tupac. That's kind of...
Now his music was up there.
But the fact that he had engagement with Tupac and such deep, intimate engagement with Tupac is what kind of solidified his immortal recognition of his legacy. That's really one of the main factors. And the reason that Tupac is so immortalized and so timelessly crystallized in time is because he went against the Illuminati and did it from the highest perspective and point of commercial success. That is exactly the formula. And if any nigga be daring enough to do the same, you will have immortal success.
My definition wouldn't rely just on being extremely political.
Don't leave out the factor I just said of him reaching his pinnacle of commercial success.
Because when he reached his pinnacle of commercial success, he was very controversial politically, but also just socially, and that's not false. That's like, we can go to Machiavelli and go to the song. He kind of just
there's a song that's not even on Machiavelli. There's not a song that's not even on Machiavelli that's called Illuminati.
That he was talking about what? And be honest.
Let's read the lyrics. Let's read the lyrics. Let's read the lyrics, bro.
I don't know. You can read the lyrics?
Yeah, I'm about to go to it right now. It's real easy.
Go to song Illuminati. And I'd rather they read the lyrics because I want y'all to read the lyrics.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it, a few of them now, just so the audience can, and we can try to gather a interpretation or an overall grasp of what his
now while he's gathering the lyrics as whatever into a mean. Tupac was political, but we had go ahead.
Let it be prophesied. These are the first words of the song.
Okay.
Let it be prophesied. Now, what does that mean?
All right, whoa, time out. We are not about to do a whole lyric. That's a whole different video. I'd rather y'all go check out the lyrics.
I'm not gonna read more than about 2 or 3 lines.
Yeah, we're not about to do a whole
I'm not gonna read more than about 2 or 3 lines.
You know what I'm saying?
Let it be prophesied. What does that mean?
Lyrics.
When we think about prophesy, that is a reference that is more of a Christian or Islamically religious terminology, right. Which already, the song is called Illuminati.
Okay.
He immediately made a reference to something of a religious origin.
Okay.
Let it be prophesied. Niggas will die because your crew's doomed. Hold on, let me get this shit together. My bad, I'm sorry. Let me get it back.
Now we can do lyric breakdowns all day though too.
Okay, let it be prophesied. Niggas will die because your crew's doomed. Around my way, niggas get murdered by the full moon. See, that sounds like ritual reference. You know, full moon. Heard it in whispered tones. Niggas is bold and they choose to roll. I kill them all, watch now, nigga, truth be told. West side was the war cry, look how they scatter. Niggas dying by my 30-yard brains is splattered. Wonder why these niggas cross me, I'm certified. Wonder why these niggas cross me? The Illuminati. Anyways. Wonder why these niggas cross me, I'm certified crazy. It's what the world, so sick the world made me. Now Biggie die. Every time I ride it's for reasons. Hard to kill a nigga cause I'm coming back like Jesus. I'm done. Y'all read the rest for yourselves.
Yeah, y'all read the rest and interpret it. That sounds like some West Side shit mixed with some philosophical, controversial shit. You know what I'm saying? One thing.
That's your opinion.
He did say by my 38 brain splatter. Then he said right on West Side.
It ain't that many people following you.
Then he said West Side.
No,
he did say West Side though.
Bro,
that means he was on.
Let's read the lyrics.
Then he was on the side of.
Let it be prophesied. Niggas will die because your crew's doomed. The Illuminati, you're doomed. You sold your soul, my nigga.
How you ain't talking about another
Just
game?
like Nas said, my brother, you sold your soul for riches.
All right, go ahead.
Niggas will die because your crew's doomed. Around my way, niggas get murdered by the full moon. Heard it in whisper tones. Niggas is bold and they choose to roll. I kill them all. Watch now, nigga, truth be told. West Side was the war cry. Look how they scatter. Niggas dying by my 30-yard brains.
Don't that sound like some personal West Side shit? That ain't no motherfucking Illuminati shit. Niggas died. The West Side was the battle cry, whatever this shit.
This song is not called East Coast diss.
But it's still called.
Illuminati.
But it still said West Side.
The song is called.
He still said that in the song.
But that's not the name of the song, bro.
So what? Because you can call the name of the song Toy Story. That don't mean shit.
Nah, bro. You not.
Hey,
an
this
artist,
nigga. Hey, Tupac.
Nobody feels the way you
Tupac.
feel.
Hey, Tupac
People,
was.
every time people
Tupac
watch
was
these,
highly not only was he contradictory. That's probably why
people do not agree with you.
You may feel him because he's a Gemini.
No, bro.
He was a Gemini.
Into astrology, and nobody agrees with you, my nigga.
And then he was kind of like he balanced like you know what I'm saying, being for the people, and then next minute he's somehow being reckless towards
you. You have an abstract.
I was definitely.
You have an abstract.
Now you telling you said why you think Tupac was a greater. I'm gonna say why Kanye, in my opinion, was, because it's all opinion. It's all Kanye was the greater artist, or perhaps one of the greatest of all time, because he impacted hip hop culture in multiple facets. He gave a room in a time where it wasn't a room for the black working class artist and listener. There wasn't really a space for him at that time. At the time that Kanye came, the niggas that was popping was hood niggas, party rappers, or not hood, like gangster rappers, party rappers, Eminem, and a little bit of the conscious niggas, and you had to stay in those lanes with very little wiggle room to cross. Like you can dabble in another, but a comic couldn't really at that time hop on a track with 50 Cent and it makes sense for real.
You know what I realized?
You know what I'm saying? You were in that time of 90s, from 97 to 2003. Let me finish my point. Wait, I don't give a fuck. How you gonna interrupt my shit?
Because you did it to me. It happened.
Wait. I didn't even get. I let you talk on here though.
But bro,
didn't I let you talk?
Accept it earlier.
All right. So here's the thing though. Now I'm on. Unlike you, I did let you go on here though. I still did.
You let me go,
and I still let you go on here for. And I still let you go a lot. All right. Here's the thing though. He gave a lane to a niggas that didn't have a lane at that time period. Granted, you did that Q-Tip prior to P-Rock and shit. But from 97 to 2003, 2004, 2003, you was only a certain type of nigga that was gonna make it big.
I'm about to say
Kanye
ever heard on your YouTube.
Hey, Kanye gave a lane for them niggas.
Guaranteed this is the realest shit.
And then from that, we got one of his niggas he worshiped. Kid Cudi. You know what I'm saying? We got Charles Hamilton. We got J. Cole. We got a lot of niggas that was like, damn, I can balance different. I don't have to just be conscious.
Niggas is gonna thank me for this shit.
We're not all conscious.
Everybody who ever watches this,
we're not all
guaranteed. If you let them actually watch this shit might get deleted. Look, bro, you're gonna make your fucking audience hate you, bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you why. Because you always have this contrarian viewpoint on some like really shrewd root behind your foundation of your arguments. It ain't like you trying to get to a greater conclusion for the sake of everyone to come to peace or harmony. It's kind of like you be having these childish angles behind your
you don't know where I go.
Viewpoints.
You don't know what I do.
Bro, I know you, my nigga.
Here's the thing. If you watched all of your...
You gonna make your audience hate you, bro.
Hold on. Good. You may hate me. You may like me, but you gonna watch.
No,
if I want you to watch,
you gonna watch. If you go to your YouTube right now,
I don't bang it as much. I don't be in people's faces. That don't mean that. But niggas do be watching.
Wasting hella time posting hella controversial ass.
And then I may write about it and post it.
You post these ignorant ass statements that are so wasteful and trivial.
And I know you. And why would you even care about people hating me? Why would you even care about that? Do you care about niggas hating? Oh wait, do you care about niggas hating
my brother?
Oh wait, do you care about niggas hating your comments and your sentiments? Why would I care?
Sometimes.
So is that gonna change your opinion? Has that changed your Christianity?
Here's the thing, bro.
Niggas hate your way how you go about it, but that don't stop from you.
I say shit for the sake of real empowerment, real enlightenment. I'm not saying
that's not empowerment and enlightenment.
I'm not just saying shit for no contrarian agenda, like just on some childish shit.
It is. Hold on, you having an agenda towards Christmas?
You be on some contrarian childish shit,
that's
bro.
not contrary.
You gonna make your
Christmas? Hold on, wait. Your views on Christmas that don't really fucking hurt anybody, but all of a sudden nowadays now that you woke, you gotta say some shit. That's not contrary. You could, like my mom was just asking you, was like, you couldn't go into a, you know what I'm saying, a family function and they just all kicking and having a good time. You feel the need to bring up your disdain of Christmas. That's not contrary yourself. No, why you gotta come with you constant? That's why you love Tupac, cause y'all niggas love contradictions.
No, I love him because he
that's
went
why
against-
you love,
he
cause
went
Tupac
against
was a
Illuminati.
contradictory ass nigga, which we all are, and he wore it on his sleeve, and so I guess he felt comfortable to wear it on his sleeve. That's why he fuck with Tupac, cause you don't gotta
Right,
be
that's
accountable.
That's like a shallow.
That's
lead
not
poison-
shallow. That's
a
logic.
lead poison
Hold on, wait.
explanation of why
That's
I do
not.
what I
That's
do.
real shit. Because
It's
you
not
are
like lead
you are
poison.
you pump Christianity so hard,
Did I smoke
but you
that blunt? Did I
Christianity.
smoke a blunt in here and
You
throw it out?
smoke mine.